I was connected. And then one of the things I discovered was, because I had a little sway with the student body, I found out that at our dances, I couldn't bear the fact that girls would come to our dances and not get danced with. So I went to the cool guys in the school, the jocks and the happy, that all had girlfriends. I said, will you do me a favor? Will you give us the first hour of our school dance and dance with somebody else that isn't your girlfriend? Just be available so that a girl knows that if she comes to a Hersey High School dance and she's there by 8, between 8 and 9, somebody's going to ask her to dance. Could you do? And they were great. They said, sure, we'll do that. Their girlfriends would understand. And well, it turned out that it got around that we had the coolest dances in the conference. We could get thousands of people, even beyond our school, to come because if you go to that dance, you get dance. And then the other thing I thought was, I think we should all talk to God before we do anything. We should have prayer in school. And I don't care if it's a Catholic prayer or Hindu prayer or any kind of prayer, but we're going to get a tradition that before our thing starts, and then I did the morning announcements. And then I thought, well, I should tell people about who I am. The Mormon Mike. I should, hello, this is Mormon Mike with the morning announcements, and I know you're wondering about me, and if my dad has 6 wives that I haven't told you about, and you want to know. So Sunday night at my house, come, and I want to tell you about Mormons are about. Just so you'll know. Will you come? And people would come. They would pack the place. Not because we were trying to make them members of my church, but I just said, this is my tradition, and so I can come to yours. And at the end of this year, I get to be the music man in the musical, and I'm on the tennis team, and I go down and I win a state speech contest as an original monologue guy, and I am flying. I'm the guy. Then my dad says, we're moving. He says, we're moving to New Jersey. And your mother and I have been talking about whether we should leave you here to finish up, run for re-election and finish up what you started here. And you can stay with our friends that are kind of close to the family and have always been. And you could stay here because it's going to be tough to move on your senior year. So I thought about it, and then I said, so why are you moving? Why are we moving? And then my dad did this. He goes over to the record player and he puts on a recording of a song called I Gotta Be Me, sung by Sammy Davis Jr., who my dad loved. He was a great singer. And he cranked the volume up. Whether I'm right, I've got to find out what's right for me. If I'm going to belong, I got to be me. I got to be daring to try to do it or die. I've got to be me. And my dad is kind of cranking up even louder. I gotta be me. And he said, I have been dying in this job I'm in. Michael, I'm dying. I'm not doing what I was meant to do. I feel I'm crushed by the people that are doing this. And I found this opportunity to become a consultant and move to New Jersey, and I've got to follow that dream. And I don't want to ruin your dreams, because I love you so much, but I gotta do this for me. And I just said, well, I'm in. I don't want you to have to do that by yourself. I'm going. So I leave at the peak of my high school, live the gospel, and things go better. Quit thinking about yourself, get the arrows pointing out instead of in. You make great memories, you make great friends, people respect you and honor you. I was the guy. Very, very excited. And then we moved to New Jersey, where again, there are no other members of, we didn't have chapels, we didn't have, we took rented buildings. And so I have to start all over again in this new school. And it was homecoming for my old school. And my parents said, and I was dying at the new school at first because I didn't have friends, and I was trying to be like I was in Illinois, and the people in New Jersey were not Midwest people. It was hard to break through. And this was a school that was like a prep school. It wasn't officially, it was a public school, but everybody, their big activities were doing physics labs over the weekend with pizza coming in. Fun dances and shows and parties and school spirit stuff. So I go back to this school that was my great home for homecoming. And I got there when they were having their homecoming assembly.